Welcome back to another broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com. Joe Bowling with you as we get set for the second semifinal game of the day. And this is Laredo Alexander United South taking on the Weslaco Panthers. Panthers are the home team on the scoreboard. Laredo United South is the visitors, and we are just underway. They're trying to earn a trip to take on the Edinburgh Bobcats, who won the early game, knocking off the Hannah Eagles. And so the 3:30 game, which is the championship of this bracket, is all but set, waiting for one more team to make it in. There's a shot by Joel Johnson that won't go. Rebound taken down by the Panthers of Laredo United South, and that one goes in by Gio Reyes. Reyes off the offensive board. Panther basketball. I'm going to say Panthers a few times, and then we'll get off of that because both teams are Panthers. Weslaco with the ball. Work it inside. Fadeaway jump on the baseline is perfect, made by Jesus Pius. Pius, he gets his first points of the game. Laredo United South with the ball. Go back inside to Johnson. Johnson into a double team, and they take it away. Reaching in was Pius, and he stripped it out of there. Bloomquist with the ball. Off the mark for a three. Buries it. Braxton Bloomquist with the three-pointer. 5-2 is the score. 6:27 to go here in this first quarter of play. Laredo United South with the ball. On the outside, work it to Reyes. Reyes gets it in the hands of Joel Johnson. Now in the corner it goes. Stepping back is Gonzalez for a long three. That won't go. Bloomquist gets the rebound, and here come the Panthers ahead of the pack. Weslaco layup good for Almeida. Almeida makes the banker. Weslaco on top here early on. 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. We thank you again for joining us here on RioSportsLive.com for semifinal action here at the Tri-City Classic. Missed shot by Laredo United South. Weslaco with the ball in the front court. Work it in the corner to Pius. Back outside. Here's a three by Calfino. That one won't go. Rebound comes out to Johnson for Laredo United South. That ball is deflected on the outlet pass. And thanks again for watching here. Laredo United South in the gray uniforms. The dark uniforms, we'll call it. Weslaco's Panthers in the white uniforms with a purple trim. Weslaco out to the early lead. 5:28 to go here in the first quarter. Laredo United South ball. Gonzalez spins it outside. Player in the game, Jesus Trevino. Back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez goes inside, muscling his way in traffic. Shot goes up, no good, but a foul called. And Miguel Martinez will get to the free throw line. He was backing into Derek Cedeno. Cedeno will pick up his first foul. Stops the clock with 5:14 to go here in the half. Miguel Martinez stands at the line. Free throw rolls in. Next free throw coming up for Miguel Martinez. That's good. 3-point game. Weslaco basketball in the backcourt. Calfino. Overhead pass to Cedeno. Works it over to Bloomquist. Bloomquist drives off the dribble. Hands it off to Cedeno. Steps through a double team, and they want to travel. There's going to be a lot of contact, and a jump ball is going to be called out of that. Possession arrow favors Laredo United South. Well, coaches on either side can plead a case on that one. One wants to travel, one wants a foul. Fisher went with a neutral corner and went with a jump ball. Laredo United South basketball. Double team comes on the top of Miguel Martinez. Reverse it now, back in the hands of Gonzalez. Gonzalez trying to shake the defense of Almeida. Pass it off into the hands of Trevino. Back in the corner. Now they go inside to Martinez. Double team, and Bloomquist takes it away. And then a foul is going to be called on Martinez. Or no, it's just out of bounds. Bloomquist with the steal. Weslaco basketball in the backcourt. Here comes some pressure as Reyes will guard in the backcourt. Bloomquist plays catch with Fino. Now they'll work it into the front court. Almeida catches. Back in the hands of Bloomquist. Bloomquist pulls the trigger on the 16-footer. Buries that. Braxton Bloomquist with 5. 4:18 to go here in the first quarter. Weslaco on top. Laredo United South with the basketball. Work it outside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking in the blocks. It goes to Martinez over in the corner. There's an open three, and that's good, made by Gio Reyes. For Reyes, he's got 5 points, leads his team in scoring. Here comes Almeida for the Weslaco Panthers. Gets it to Pius, gets it back. Here's a three, answer there. Nobody got fouled. Free throw opportunity coming up for Matt Almeida. Stops the clock with 3:53 to go here in the first quarter of play. Right now on the sideline, they're working with Joel Johnson, trying to stretch out his back. Almeida ready. First one good. 3 shots coming up here on this trip. Weslaco Panthers on top by 3. Next free throw good. Evie Vasquez just confirmed she'll be coming to join me for the third place game and the championship game today. I warned her, getting up here isn't an easy task. She's going to bring a ladder or 2. She's more athletic than either of us. Dahlia and I have made it up here 3 days in a row. I think she's got that under control. 3:51 to go here in the first quarter of play. Weslaco on top. Laredo United South with the basketball in the corner. Work it off the dribble. Between the circles outside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez finds Reyes. Reyes leads the team in scoring. Back to Gonzalez. Puts it on the floor. One time over on the left side to the left baseline. Good defense that time by Calfino. Ball back outside. Matthew Gutierrez has it. Now on the dribble is Sabalas. Lets that one go, and that one's short. Martinez short-armed that. 3:23 to go as it goes out of bounds. Shooting out of the gate, well, it's 2 of 5 from the field for the Laredo United South Panthers. Meanwhile, Weslaco 4 of 5, and that's a missed layup. Cedeno, though, tips the rebound up and in. So off a missed shot, an offensive rebound for Derek Cedeno for his 2 points, his first 2 of the game. 3:05 to go in the first quarter. Laredo United South with the ball. Work it over on the left side. Get it back out on top. Off the dribble. Spin it back out for a deep 3, and that spins home. Pressure in the backcourt. Brian Guzman dropped that one in. His first points of the game. Bloomquist brings it front side for Weslaco. Up 4 to Calfino. Fino to Almeida. Almeida back to Bloomquist. Pulls the trigger on a long 3. That funnels home. Braxton Bloomquist has 8. 7-point lead. Laredo United South back with the basketball. Reyes. Reyes has that ball deflected. Picked up by Martinez. Spins it back to the outside in the corner. Another 3 on the way. This one's short. Off the mark. Weslaco on the run with the rebound. Bring it front court to Fino. Fino attacks the goal. Missed the shot. Rebound. Martinez tracks it down. Miguel Martinez sets up on the blocks. Laredo United South. Ball on the outside of the defense. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Off the dribble, Reyes. Reyes hesitates just inside the arc. That one bangs off the rim, no good. Rebound by Calfino. For Fino, his second rebound of the ball game. Now a loose ball in the paint, back in the backcourt, still loose. Finally picked up by Laredo United South, and there's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by Laredo United South. That scramble was anyone's ball. Laredo United South will have it. When we return, minute 44 to go in the first. Weslaco leads South on RioSportsLive.com.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close
Of wanting
to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease.
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we donate now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Shopping for furniture, appliances, or building supplies? Habitat for Humanity Restore has it all at discounted prices. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Back here after the timeout with a minute 44 to go in the first quarter. This is the second semifinal of the day on the Tri-City Classic, PSJA North Gym. We're in the main gym. Entry pass and an easy banker goes up and in by Miguel Martinez, and that's how we resume play. Laredo United South down 5. Weslaco with the ball. Pius brings it front side for an Almeida three, and that one misfires. Rebound. Nice job by Vela to get that board, and here come the Panthers of Laredo United South with the ball. Get it inside to Martinez again. Skip pass over the defense is Zwa. Off the dribble it goes to Gutierrez. Gets it in the corner, now to the free throw line to Vela. Vela double team. Splits it, lost it, turnover. Here comes Salif Fino, and Safi makes the bucket. He checked in on that timeout. Safi Fino with the bucket. Back to a 7-point lead for Weslaco. Minute 2 to go here in this first quarter. Laredo United South ball on the perimeter. Playing for a chance to get to the championship game. Top of the key, Zwa for three. Count it. Matt Zwa with a three-pointer. 4-point lead now for Weslaco. Safi Fino gets out to Bloomquist. He's been red hot here in the first quarter. Has 8 points. 40 seconds left on the clock. Bloomquist spins it right side to Almeida. In the corner it goes. Pius baseline jumper fading away. Won't go. Got his own rebound. Kick it back outside to Bloomquist. 28 seconds to go. Bloomquist hit a shot at the buzzer to send his team into this semifinal game yesterday. Almeida has it. Gets in the corner. On the blocks it goes to Cedeno. Muscles it home. Derek Cedeno with the bucket. He's got 4. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. 6-point game. Here comes Laredo United South. Swing it outside to Guzman with 5. Now 4, 3, 2. Here's a long three by Gutierrez. That's well short. Off the mark. Weslaco takes the lead after 1. 21-15. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Mott's Lumberyard is one of the largest in the valley. If you need it, we have it. Everything from lumber, insulation, roofing, plywood, and sheetrock. After 45 years of business, we've basically came up with our own lumber philosophy that allows us to offer the best option to customers on any job. We know the area, we know the lumber, and most importantly, we know you. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Help us give back to the community. Volunteer your time or donate to Habitat for Humanity Restore. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
In between the quarters of 1 and 2, we are set for the second quarter to begin as the Weslaco Panthers on top of Laredo United South by the score of 21-15. Weslaco shoots 62% from the field in that first half. And get this, they missed 5 shots, got 2 offensive rebounds. So only 3 times did they shoot and miss and not get a chance to put more points on the board. 8 of 13 overall, 6 of 9 inside the arc, 2 of 4 beyond the arc. Braxton Bloomquist led the way with 8 points. For Laredo United South, Gio Reyes led his team in scoring with 5 points. Laredo United South still shot 45% from the field as we start the second quarter of play. Bloomquist goes baseline and rolls it home. Panthers versus the Panthers. So here comes Laredo United South in the front court. Work it over in the corner. It goes to Zwa. Top of the key between the circles. 7:30 remaining here in the first half. The winner takes on Edinburgh. Later on today, 3:30 scheduled championship game. Joel Johnson back in the ballgame. Has the ball poked away and stolen. Here comes Ibarra in the front court. Lays it up, missed it. Safi Fino got the rebound, fell to the ground, needs some help. Timeout called by Weslaco before the jump ball. 7:12 to go. Weslaco's Panthers want to talk it over. We'll be back after this on Real Sports. Well, first, wait. Official underneath said he had a jump ball call before the whistle on the sideline. We'll see who wins this debate. Timeout Panthers. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Se reveló el secreto. La taquería El Zarape fue nombrada la número 1 en el área. Descubra por qué El Zarape siempre es la solución fresca y sabrosa para todos los apetitos al mejor precio. Desde ricos tacos calientes y platos de desayuno tradicionales a abundantes opciones de almuerzo y cena. Favoritos como el Corn Taco Combo, fajitas, tortas, tostadas, papas al horno y más. O el popular paquete familiar, perfecto para familias grandes y reuniones. Corra la voz sobre las ofertas de comida demasiado buenas para perderse. En la taquería El Zarape en todo el valle.
Back here after a quick timeout was called by Weslaco. It'll be their basketball. They're up 8. They outscored the Laredo United South Panthers 21-15 in that first quarter. They scored the only 2 points here in the second quarter. It'll be Weslaco basketball on the offensive end on the inbound play. Caleb Ibarra sets him in motion. Outside to Calfino. Fino hands it off to Bloomquist. Back to Fino. Puts it on the floor. Spins it outside for an Ibarra three, and that's perfect. Caleb Ibarra has his first points of the game. Weslaco on top by 11. Laredo United South back with the basketball. Working outside. On the perimeter it goes to Gonzalez. Gonzalez lost his dribble. Spins a pass inside. Forced it. Picked up there by Vela. Put it up. Ball goes out of bounds. Stay here. Appreciate you watching on the social media. Those of you watching on Facebook, please send the word out to your friends and family and other fans so they may be able to see these games. Trying to move our numbers up on that social media any way possible. Free throw misses. Rebound taken down by Calfino. And here comes Weslaco trying to build on an 11-point lead. Fino takes it coast to coast. Missed it. Got his own rebound into a quadruple team. Now the ball is loose on the floor. And a whistle and a timeout called by Laredo United South. There were more South players there than there were Weslaco, so that's an easy call for the official. 6:28 to go. Back after this.
My name is Isaac Smith, and I'm co-owner of Mott's Building Materials. The Mott's Paint Department has everything you need for any budget. We carry professional-grade products from brands like PPG, Ralph Lauren, Czar Stains, all at great prices. With the newest technology on the market, you can see the latest color trends and visualize your next project. If you still need help, we can give you pointers and make suggestions based on what you need. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Doing some gardening or home improvements this weekend? Visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Back here is after the timeout. Laredo United South will try to regroup. They've been outscored 5-0 here in this second quarter. And the Panthers on the visitor side will try to solve what the Panthers on the home side have accomplished thus far. There's a loose ball and a turnover as Trevino lost it. Weslaco has it for a moment, and Fino gets a little out of control, and the ball goes out of bounds. Christina Lerma says, let's go Panthers. Hey, appreciate you watching there on social media. Pass the word out to friends and family with likes and shares, if you will. Pass outside, that's deflected and stolen by Fino. In the front court, lays it up and in. Calfino, it's now a 7-0 run by Weslaco here in the second quarter. Laredo United South, basketball in the front court. Here comes Gonzalez in a hurry. Gets it outside for an NBA three. That's off the back of the rim. Missed off the mark by Trevino. Rebound for Ibarra and the Weslaco Panthers. Ibarra in the corner. Spins it out to Fino. Over it goes to Garcia, to Safi Fino, back to Bloomquist. 5:30 to go here in the half. Ibarra has the ball on the left side to Fino. Fino, overhead pass. It goes to Garcia. Garcia back to Ibarra. Ibarra back to Safi Fino. Penetrates, baseline, lays it up. Missed it. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Our next game will feature the Hidalgo Pirates taking on the PSJA Bears. That'll be the gold bracket championship game. And then we'll follow that up with a fifth place game, which is Harlingen's Cardinals taking on the winner of Laredo Alexander and Ed Calcelsa. That game's being played in the other gym as we speak. 4:55 to go in the half. A deep three, misses everything by Laredo United South. Here comes Fino into the front court. Bloomquist has it. Spins it over to Ibarra. Ibarra has it near the midcourt stripe. Swings it over to Fino. Fino back to Ibarra. Over to Garcia. Garcia to Ibarra to Fino. Back to Garcia. Here's a three. Answer, yes! Three-pointer by Garcia. 4:18 remaining here in the first quarter, and right now this is all Weslaco in the second quarter. They've scored 10 unanswered points. That ends that run with a layup by Jesus Trevino. 4:05 to go in the half. In the front court for the Panthers, and they'll throw it away. I say Panthers. Both teams are Panthers here today. I see some fans saying, let's go Panthers, let's go Panthers. I'm certain a Panther fan is going to be happy at the end of this one. Shot goes up, and that one rolls off the mark. Missed by Trevino, and then the whistle blows as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Weslaco basketball. Substituting back in is Derek Cedeno for Weslaco. Calfino will have a seat on the bench. Pressure in the backcourt. This is man-to-man pressure right now by Laredo United South. Bloomquist brings it front side. In the corner it goes to Garcia. Garcia spins a high pass over to Safi Fino. Puts it on the floor. Attacks. Gets it out to Ibarra. Over it goes to Garcia. Garcia to Bloomquist. Bloomquist back to Garcia. Garcia given some room. Now gets it outside. Caught there by Ibarra. 3:25 to go in the half. Ibarra to Fino. Fino back to Ibarra. Thought about a three. Thinks about it again. Gets it over to Garcia. Running the baseline is Bloomquist. Watching back there behind this defense if they elect to go there. Pass to Bloomquist in the corner. 3:08 to go. Hesitates. Gets it out to Ibarra. 3:05 to go in the half. Back to Bloomquist. Here's a three and misses that one. Rebound goes out of bounds. From beyond the arc, Weslaco 4 of 7 as a team. They hit 2 of 4 in the first quarter. That miss takes them down to 2 of 3. Madison, Mississippi watching. We appreciate you watching this game here on RioSportsLive.com. Laredo United South has struggled out of the gate here in this second quarter. 2:50 remains and they'll turn it over. This is no quarter to write home about it for Laredo United South. They've only scored 2 points, giving up 10. Safi Fino looks for a three and a whistle blows in the paint. Fino's shot won't go, but underneath the foul's going to be called on Jesus Trevino off the ball. And so it'll be Weslaco basketball out of bounds. For Trevino, his first foul. Clock stops with 2:38 remaining in the half. Entry pass, Banker good, and a foul, and Pius goes to the line. Jesus Pius with 4 points in the game. Steps to the line. 2:37 remaining here in the half. Pius misses the free throw. Rebound by Trevino. Laredo United South needs some points to get back in this game. They're down 16 here in this first half. All in part to this second quarter collapse. Pass outside, Trevino wide open three. Too strong. Rebound, offensive board. That's blocked out of there by Cedeno. Another offensive board, and Cedeno commits the foul. Martinez first got the offensive rebound. And then Gonzalez slipped in to get this one, and he'll step to the line. For Cedeno, his second foul. First free throw, no good. From the line, the two teams are now 5 of 7. Panthers 2 of 3 from Laredo United South. Panthers from Weslaco 3 of 4. Free throw number 2 for Eliad Gonzalez, looking for his first point of the game. Got that. Hidalgo takes on PSJA. That's our next broadcast coming up. That'll be the Gold Bracket Championship game. In the front court, Safi Fino has it. On the dribble for Weslaco. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. A lob inside to Bloomquist. Turns, spins it back outside to Fino. Fino goes inside. Almeida lays it up and in. Good ball movement, and Matt Almeida with the finish. He's got 7. Minute 47 to go here in the half. Laredo United South, reverse layup, goes up and in. Nicely done on the finish by Miguel Martinez. Martinez leads the team in scoring with 6 points for Laredo United South. Weslaco with the ball, up 15. Minute 32 to go. Safi Fino. First half action, hands it off to Almeida. This is the semifinals of the Tri-City Classic in PSJA North. Entry pass, there's a whistle on the blocks. Pius had got deep on those blocks on that left side. And just about the time he was being pushed out of there is when the pass was delivered, and so all eyes focused in that direction. Easy call on the official. Non-shooting foul, 4th team foul on Laredo United South. Outlet pass to Fino. Fino spreads the floor. Kyle puts it over in the hands of Almeida. Reverse it over to Safi Fino. Dribbles it one time, hands it off to Bloomquist. Bloomquist pacing the way for the Weslaco Panthers here, scoring leading the team with 10 points here in the first half. Over it goes to Pius from the baseline. Overhead pass. That's thrown away. Turnover. Here comes Laredo United South, and that's Gio Reyes. Reyes, couple of hesitation moves. Gets it over into the hands of Brian Guzman. Guzman with a jump stop. Got in the lane. Missed a shot. Offensive board, though. Put that one up and in. Made by Martinez. Miguel Martinez with a nifty finish on that one. He's got 8. The lead is down to 13. 34 seconds left here in the half. Weslaco with the ball. Almeida gets it in the corner. Kyle Fino with a 3 that won't go. Rebounding foul. And they'll call it on Jesus Pius of Weslaco. Appreciate you watching here. This game coming your way at PSJA North Gym, the main gym. Rio Sports Live, we celebrated our 100th broadcast yesterday morning already in our infancy of this company. A lot of contact there and an offensive foul called on Ceballos. Ceballos called for the foul. 4 seconds left here in the half. Weslaco will inbound the ball. Fino gets it into Almeida. Check that, there's 7 seconds, now 6 to 5. Safi Fino with 3, 2, 1. This shot will count, and it's off the mark. Weslaco, though, outscores Laredo United South 14-7 in the second quarter and leads by 13. We're at halftime of the second semifinal. Somebody's playing Edinburgh. We'll find out who after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Possibilities are all around us. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action in communities all around the world. Together, we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved at Rotary.org.
Since 1974, El Pato has been serving Mexican food that's hot, fresh, and made to order. Patos are handmade tortillas filled any way you want. Start your day with Patos filled with eggs, bacon, chorizo, you name it. For lunch or dinner, savor our famous guisado, beef or chicken, on a pato or on a plate. And El Pato also cooks up tasty Mexican plates from fajitas to meaty, cheesy enchiladas, all from scratch. So dine in or carry out at any El Pato valley-wide.
Whatever DIY project you've got going on this weekend, visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
My name is Isaac Smith, and I'm co-owner of Mott's Building Materials. The Mott's Flooring Department has everything, with the largest in-stock selection in the Valley. You can find vinyl and ceramic tile, hardwood, carpet, and vinyl flooring all under one roof. Our flooring experts can help you figure out what works best for you and your budget. Walk out with your floor that same day or get it delivered anywhere in the Valley the next day. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Se reveló el secreto. La taquería El Zarape fue nombrada la número 1 en el área. Descubra por qué El Zarape siempre es la solución fresca y sabrosa para todos los apetitos al mejor precio. Desde ricos tacos calientes y platos de desayuno tradicionales a abundantes opciones de almuerzo y cena. Favoritos como el Corn Taco Combo, fajitas, tortas, tostadas, papas al horno y más. O el popular paquete familiar, perfecto para familias grandes y reuniones. Corra la voz sobre las ofertas de comida demasiado buenas para perderse. En la taquería El Zarape en todo el valle.
My name is Ben Smith, and I'm the general manager at the Palmview location. The sales staff at Mott's can help you find the right materials for the job. We're experienced, friendly, and eager to help. With that DIY project you've been waiting to start, or that large order you need to fill fast, our experts can help you figure out what's best for you and your budget. And if you're waiting over your head, we can point you in the right direction. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
We're at halftime here at PSJA North. This is a second semifinal of the game. I'm Joe Bowling with you here on RioSportsLive.com. Appreciate you joining us here for the broadcast. Each and every broadcast that we bring your way is streamed on multiple platforms. Once we got through high school football on Friday nights and the curtain being pulled across the board, unable to play live streaming video, things get a little easier. So we're able to broadcast games on 5 platforms for you. On our website, RioSportsLive.com, which is where you can go find all of the archives of all of the games we've done. And as I said during the broadcast in the first half, we celebrated our 100th game on the air earlier yesterday morning. So we're streaming towards our 200th game, and we'll see how fast we can get to that one. Meanwhile, the platforms are on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Roku Television, Apple TV, and the website, RioSportsLive.com. Laredo United South is trailing Weslaco 35-22. Laredo United South stuck out there at the halftime break. They're out taking some warm-ups right now. And warming up is what they'll need to do. They shot 8 of 21 from the field, 38% overall in the first half. 5 of 11 inside the arc, 3 of 10 outside the arc. Made 3 of 4 free throws, turned the ball over 5 times. Weslaco shot 56% from the field, 14 of 25 overall, but 10 of 15 inside the arc for 67%. 4 of 10 outside the arc, 40%. 3 of 4 from the free throw line, turned it over 3 times. Your leading scorers in the game, one player in double figures, that's Braxton Bloomquist for Weslaco, who leads everyone in scoring with 10 points in the first half. His teammate Matt Almeida finishes with 7. 4 points for Jesus Pius and 4 for Derek Cedeno. 3 each for Caleb Ibarra and Isaiah Garcia. 2 points for Calfino, 2 for Safi Fino. For Laredo United South, it was Miguel Martinez leading the way with 8 points in the first half. Gio Reyes had 5. Brian Guzman with 3. Matt Zwazwa with 3. Jesus Trevino with 2. And a free throw made by Elio Gonzalez. Leading rebounder in the first half was Kyle Fino for Weslaco with 5. We'll take a break when we come back. We should be set for the second half. Earlier today, it was Edinburgh advancing to the championship game. They'll be waiting for the winner of this. They knocked off Hannah. Hannah drops to the third place game. Winner of this takes on the Bobcats. We'll be back with the second half after this. And this is RioSportsLive.com.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting to
making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
this close.
If we donate now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Back here as we are set to start the second half of play. Laredo United South trails the Weslaco Panthers. As we start the third quarter of play, it'll be Laredo United South with the ball. And they'll have to climb back in this game. They're down 13. That's not insurmountable, but still, it is a lead nonetheless for the Weslaco Panthers. And there's a turnover out of the gate by Laredo United South. Weslaco basketball. Calfino has it, works it over to Cedeno from the corner. Cedeno to Bloomquist in the corner on the baseline. Steps back beyond the arc. Just underway here in the second half. Calfino back to Bloomquist, lobs it inside to Pius, lay it up, missed it. Rebound. Fino has it, but he stepped out of bounds. Seven 16 to go here in the third quarter. Still looking for our first points here in the second half. Jesus Trevino gives it up, gets it right back. Overhead pass to Gonzalez. Joel Johnson in the game right now for Laredo United South. He saw limited action in that first half. There's a shot that funnels home by Trevino. Three-pointer now. Laredo United South wants to up the ante here. Off the drive as Bloomquist lays it up and made it and got fouled. Braxton Bloomquist attacking off the dribble that time. And he'll go to the free throw line. Makes the free throw. So 3-pointers for either team out of the gate. One beyond the arc, one with the old style. Layup and free throw. For Bloomquist, he now has 13 points. In the corner. Laredo United South works it outside to Reyes. Now they go to Johnson into a double team. Got a shot blocked out of there and a whistle and a jump ball. Cedeno with the blocked shot. And with 6:18 to go in the third quarter, Weslaco with the ball. They led 21-15 at the end of a quarter. Outscored Laredo United South 14-7 in the second quarter. Missed shot there, offensive board. Put that up and in. Cedeno. Derek Cedeno with a stick back. Outside it goes to Laredo United South. Now they get it to Johnson. He pulls the trigger and lets that one go and makes it. For Joel Johnson, that's his first points here of this game. Whistle blows in the backcourt. That's a foul called on Johnson. Stop play with 5:37 to go, and there's a whistle. Just checking with the scorer's table. Inbound play for Weslaco. Weslaco gets it outside to Pius. Pius overhead pass to Fino. Fino in the paint. Now get it back over to Pius. Pius, nothing there for him. Works the ball back to the midcourt area. Back in the hands of Bloomquist, and Bloomquist gets fouled. 5:17 to go. Inbound play for Weslaco. They scored 21 in the first quarter, 14 in the second. 5 thus far here in the third. Lead by 13. Bloomquist off the dribble, gets tripped to the ground. That's a foul. And that'll be on Trevino. Stopping play with 5:05 to go here in the third quarter. Evie Vasquez, coach, will be joining us for the third place game. That'll rest my voice a little bit. That'll rest my voice a lot. Who am I kidding? Panthers with the ball. Weslaco Panthers, that is. Calfino lobs it into Cedeno. Muscles his way, but traveled. He had good enough position. He just tried to get a little separation between he and Rito Santos and gets called for the travel. Laredo United South 2 buckets in a row, and South is back within single digits. And in pretty good shape back in this game. Johnson with a long jumper that splashes home. Johnson, limited action in the first half. They were working on his back, trying to stretch it out. Fino, nothing there for him. Out to Bloomquist. 4:22 to go. Bloomquist on the dribble. High side post to Almeida. Slips a double team to Cedeno. Out to Bloomquist. Over to Fino. Fino looking inside. Nothing there. Backs it back outside to Bloomquist. Bloomquist back to Fino. Over in the corner. Almeida makes a baseline move. Dishes off to Pius. Shot blocked out of there by Johnson. Rebound controlled by Laredo United South. Overhead pass to Gutierrez. Gutierrez in the front court. Hands it off to Reyes. Reyes tries to get some free room over on that left side. Nothing there as Bloomquist extended the defense. Top of the key for a long 3. That's well short. Rebound goes out of bounds. Touch last by Reyes. Substitution in the game. Here comes Miguel Martinez. And now Laredo United South has gone big inside. They've got Miguel Martinez and Joel Johnson in the game at the same time. Weslaco ball up by 11. Pius to Fino. Fino to Bloomquist. Bloomquist back to Fino. Fino to the free throw line. Threw it away. He had Cedeno there on that right side. Threw it just a little out of his reach. Pace beat Los Fresnos over in the other gym. Los Fresnos went into that one a favorite to win. There's a whistle on the blocks and a foul called. That'll be called on Cedeno. That'll be his 3rd foul. Substitution, Safi Fino into the game, replaces his brother Kyle. Also off the bench, Isaiah Garcia will check in. And he'll replace Cedeno. So now as Laredo United South got bigger, Weslaco just got smaller as Cedeno exited the game. There's a 3 up and in made by Matthew Gutierrez. Like I said, you figured a couple of made baskets and they're really right back in this game. 8-point game, 3:05 to go in the 3rd. Weslaco gets it to Safi Fino, attacks in the lane. Outside to Almeida, over to Bloomquist. Bloomquist on the dribble. Hands it off on the baseline. Nothing there as Garcia backs it out. Back to Bloomquist. 2:51 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Bloomquist to Fino. Safi, overhead pass back to Bloomquist. Penetrates, dishes off. Almeida, layup good. Matt Almeida settles it back down with a made bucket. 10-point lead for Weslaco. Another 3 up, and this one's no good. Offensive board. Put that up and in, and a foul. Gutierrez missed a shot, but how about the rebounding positioning by Miguel Martinez to secure that offensive board? He'll step to the line. Coming up next, PSJA will take on Hidalgo in the gold bracket championship game. Martinez ready with the free throw. Makes it. 3-point play. 7-point game. 2:30 to go here in this 3rd quarter play, and in the backcourt a foul's called. That's a hold, trying to contain Braxton Bloomquist, and they'll call it on Armando Ceballos. Bloomquist has the ball in the backcourt for Weslaco. Overhead pass to Safi Fino. Fino takes it off the dribble. Bounce pass on the baseline. That was poked away. Loose ball rolls out of bounds. Touched last by Laredo United South. Inbound play coming up on the sideline for Weslaco to Bloomquist. Bloomquist puts it on the floor. Splits a double team. Got in the air. Has it poked away on a back tap. On the turnover. Here comes Laredo United South in the front court. That ball's knocked out of bounds. Touched last by Almeida. With 2:06 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Laredo United South to get it in. Throw it in the backcourt. Bring it front side. Quickly over in the corner. Gutierrez makes a baseline move. Shot it up and rolled it off. No good. Rebound. Johnson has it. Throws a high pass. Too high and out of bounds it goes. He had Ceballos over there. And a minute 57 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Safi Fino has the ball. Brings it across the timeline. A high pass to Almeida. That pass is deflected and stolen by Johnson. Johnson has it. Works it ahead to Gutierrez. And that ball is whistled. And a foul's called on the play with 1:42 to go. 42-35. It's a 7-point game. Inbound play coming up for Laredo United South. They'll inbound it with a high pass out to Gutierrez. Gutierrez puts it on the floor. Right side pass. Here's a long three. That one's off the mark. No good. Rebound. There it is. Offensive board. Put it up and in. Miguel Martinez. Martinez with another offensive rebound. In the game now. He's got 4 boards. 3 of those coming on the offensive end. In the backcourt, pressure on Weslaco. Ball stolen. Here comes the Panthers of Laredo United South. Layup up and in made by Sabelis, and they're on a run. It's official. 42-39. Timeout call by Weslaco. Back after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Possibilities are all around us. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action in communities all around the world. Together, we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved at Rotary.org.
Se reveló el secreto. La taquería El Zarape fue nombrada la número 1 en el área. Descubra por qué El Zarape siempre es la solución fresca y sabrosa para todos los apetitos al mejor precio. Desde ricos tacos calientes y platos de desayuno tradicionales a abundantes opciones de almuerzo y cena. Favoritos como el Corn Taco Combo, fajitas, tortas, tostadas, papas al horno y más. O el popular paquete familiar, perfecto para familias grandes y reuniones. Corra la voz sobre las ofertas de comida demasiado buenas para perderse. En la taquería El Zarape en todo el valle.
17-7, Laredo United South has outscored Weslaco as we are in this third quarter. There's a near steal. Bloomquist takes it off the dribble. Hangs with the left hand. That won't go. Rebound by Martinez. Back in the front court. Ball's thrown out of bounds. That's a turnover against Laredo United South. It's one thing to climb a hill and get back into a game when you're down double digits. Then you have to sustain that play. Not necessarily building on a lead, but trade buckets and get the game back into a flow. So often you see a team come back and then all of a sudden give up a 6-point run, and they're right back in the same hole. Bloomquist gets it outside to Safi Fino. And with 1:01 to go in the third quarter, we'll fix that at the quarter break. Minute to go. In the backcourt, Ibarra has it. 55 seconds to go, and that ball's whistled out of bounds. 50 seconds to go. Inbound play coming up for Weslaco. Scored 21 in the first quarter, 14 in the second, just 7 here in the third. Ibarra has it. Gets it to Garcia. Garcia with 42 seconds to go. They've extended the defense out. You can see Weslaco now operating that offense out nearer the mid-court stripe. Now off a penetrating move. Safi Fino leaves that one a little short. Rebound for Laredo United South into the front court. Working off the dribble. Big hop and a big step, and a shot goes in, but wave it off. They'll call a foul on the floor. Non-shooting foul. 4 team fouls on Weslaco here in the second half. Laredo United South to throw it in. A high pass is caught. Work it out top of the key. Off the dribble, here comes Gutierrez. Spins it outside to Ceballos. Ceballos with 16 on the clock. Work it on that right side. Lob it in on the blocks. Reverse layup goes up, and it rolls home, made by Miguel Martinez. Martinez now with 15 points. 1-point game. There's a half-court shot at the buzzer, just missed by Bloomquist. We played 3, fourth quarter coming out after this on RioSportsLive.com.
My name is Ben Smith, and I'm the general manager at the Pompey location. The sales staff at Mott's can help you find the right materials for the job. We're experienced, friendly, and eager to help. With that DIY project you've been waiting to start or that large order you need to fill fast, our experts can help you figure out what's best for you and your budget. And if you're way in over your head, we can point you in the right direction. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Help us give back to the community. Volunteer your time or donate to Habitat for Humanity Restore. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Back here as we get set for the fourth quarter play in the semifinal game number 2 of the PSJA North Tri-City Classic. 1-point game as Weslaco's Panthers lead. They were comfortably up by double digits at the halftime break, and midway through the third quarter they maintained a double-digit lead. And then Laredo United South started the run. They outscored Weslaco 19-7 in that third quarter, and we've got a 1-point game. And it's Laredo United South basketball as we start the final 8 minutes of play. Ball in the hands of Armando Ceballos. Guarded by Ibarra. Spins it over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez was left open, didn't shoot. On the drive is Gutierrez from the baseline, stepped out of bounds. Turnover, Weslaco back with the ball. Weslaco scored just 7 points in that third quarter, but Laredo United South scored 7 points in the second. Fino pulls up for the jumper in the paint, that won't go. Rebound comes out long. Laredo United South, that's a loose ball picked up. Weslaco gets it on transition. Garcia goes up for the layup, has it blocked out of bounds, and Johnson blocks it off of Garcia. Will go the other way. Athletic move that time by Johnson to get that blocked shot. 7:23 to go in the ball game, 1-point game. Neither team has scored here in the fourth quarter. Clear out for Gutierrez. Skip pass over the top of the defense. Go on the blocks to Martinez. Outside for a long three by Ceballos. That won't go. Rebound. Safi Fino strips it out of there, and here comes Weslaco. Ahead it goes. Pius layup made it. Jesus Pius with the layup. 3-point lead for Weslaco. Laredo United South ball. We're under 7 minutes to go in this ball game. Over on the left side it goes to Gutierrez. Gutierrez, top of the key to Johnson. Johnson, guarded by Pius, puts it on the floor, spins in the lane, hangs in the air, shot it off the mark, rebound, got his own board for a moment, lost it. Ibarra comes out of there with it for Weslaco. Double team, got it to Bloomquist. Bloomquist in the front court. Weslaco up by 3, Bloomquist all the way in, shot blocked by Johnson, and then the shot goes up and in on an offensive board by Pius. Off the block shot, Pius followed it in. Timeout called. Weslaco back up by 5. We'll be back after this. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Shopping for furniture, appliances, or building supplies? Habitat for Humanity Restore has it all at discounted prices. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
I want to welcome you back here, and we've got a good one here in this second semifinal at the Tri-City Classic in Pharr, Texas. This is PSJA North's main gym. Weslaco Panthers, the home team, leading by 5 over the Laredo United South Panthers. Like I was saying in that third quarter, when you're coming back in a ball game, you've been down double digits, as was the case with Laredo United South. So often a team will climb a hill, get back right even with the other team, and then give up a 4 or 6 point run, and it feels like you're right back in a hole. Currently a 5-point game. This is a big possession for Laredo United South. Here's a 3 by Gonzalez, and that funnels home. 3-pointer for Gonzalez. 2-point game, 6 minutes left. Bloomquist will see full court pressure. Gets in the backcourt, plays catch with Ibarra. Still in the backcourt. Ibarra has it. Pass ahead to Fino. Safi Fino puts it on the floor. Penetrates inside. Goes up for the layup. Blocked out of there by Johnson. Offensive board, though. Put it up. No good, and a foul call. Isaiah Garcia got the offensive rebound for Weslaco. And he'll get to the free throw line. Garcia hasn't shot a free throw yet today. Misses that one. As a team, Weslaco now 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Next one for Garcia, trying to extend it back to a 3-point lead. Missed that too. Rebound taken down by Miguel Martinez. Martinez now with 6 rebounds to go with his 15 points. 2-point game. Laredo United South get it in the hands of Johnson. Johnson fires a pass on the blocks to Martinez. Goes to work in a double team, and Ibarra takes it away. On the steal, here comes Weslaco in the front court. Ibarra pulls the trigger on a 3 and buries it. Caleb Ibarra with a steal and a 3. 5-point lead again for Weslaco. 5:19 to go in this ball game. Laredo United South ball. In the front court comes Gutierrez. Gutierrez gets it over to Reyes. Reyes looking for Johnson. Finds him, puts it on the floor into a double team. Lost it, tries to pick it up. Taken away by Bloomquist. Here comes Weslaco in the front court again. Garcia. That one goes out of bounds, and Garcia will turn it over. Appreciate you watching here on RioSportsLive.com. Those watching on social media on Facebook, be sure you share and like and send out the message to other fans out there who may not be aware that this is going on. Just a simple share and a like might get a friend in touch. Shot by Johnson, rolls off the front of the rim. Rebound taken down by Laredo United South, and that's a strong board. Missed shot by Jesus Trevino, and he'll go to the line. Trevino just outworked a couple of Weslaco players on that rebound and earns a trip to the free throw line here. In the game, 5 points, 3 boards, none bigger than that last. And that's his first free throw attempt. He makes it. He'll get a second coming up. 4:44 left here in the game. How about 4's wild? 4-point game, 4th quarter, 4:44 remains. Trevino makes the next free throw. 3-point game. Weslaco ball in the backcourt. Ibarra throws it over to Bloomquist. Bloomquist to the midcourt stripe. Across with Ibarra. Ibarra, a quick double team comes on him. He needs some help. Ball stolen, taken away by Laredo United South, and Ibarra knocks it out of bounds off of him. The turnover stands. And Laredo United South will have the ball. 4:28 to go here in this ball game. South to throw it in. Gonzalez in the backcourt, caught by Trevino. Trevino brings it front side. Hands it off to Gutierrez. Gutierrez now in the corner it goes. Nice catch up by Trevino. Goes in the paint. Sends it outside. They're working the ball around the perimeter. Here's a Gonzalez 3 for the tie. Yes. Eliud Gonzalez with a 3. We are tied at 49. 4:07 left here in this ball game. Bloomquist has the ball for Weslaco. Splits a double team. Has it stolen, but a foul is called. He took that into the double team of Johnson and Gutierrez. And that foul will send Braxton Bloomquist to the free throw line. Bloomquist in the game. 13 points, leads his team in scoring. He's 1 of 1 on the line. This is a 1-and-1. Got to make the first to get the second. Count the first. Next one coming up. That's good. 2-point game. Weslaco on top. Laredo United South has been playing catch-up since trailing by 6 at the end of the first quarter. They were down double digits in the second and third quarter and managed to tie this game. Johnson off the drive, shot it in. Joel Johnson on the finish. In the game, he's got 6. Pressure in the backcourt. 3:44 to go. Weslaco places the floor. Bloomquist takes it to the middle, hands it off to Fino. Safi spins in traffic. Over it goes to Pius. Pius goes up for the shot. Off the glass, no good. Fino had the rebound, knocked it off of his own leg, and out of bounds it goes. No, they'll reverse that. Looked like that hit a Laredo United South player from here. 3:31 to go. It is going to be Laredo United South. They'll say Fino touched it last. 3:31 remaining here in this ball game. Tie game at 51 apiece. Laredo United South a chance to take the lead. That'll be the first lead since way back in this ball game. Johnson hands it off. On the drive to the baseline. Nothing there. Nice pass over there and then out of bounds, or a foul's going to be called. No, out of bounds. Turnover on Trevino. Weslaco ball. Chance for Weslaco's Panthers to take the lead. Ibarra's double team in the backcourt. They extend this defense a little further on the traps now. Bloomquist dribbles into a double team and got fouled. And he'll head to the free throw line. Here come the pizzas. Here comes the hospitality room filling up. Chick-fil-A. All right. Those tables were empty for a long period of time. At the line, Braxton Bloomquist. First one good. Bloomquist in the ball game, 4 of 4 at the line. Substitution checks in. Miguel Martinez, who has been instrumental in this game for the comeback for Laredo United South, checks back in. He's got 15 points and 6 rebounds. Bloomquist, meanwhile, gives his team a 2-point lead. Weslaco back up with 3:05 left in this game. In the backcourt, Laredo United South bring it down the right sideline. Trevino got in the paint, dishes off nicely, and a shot goes up and in, made by Martinez, and he's fouled. Miguel Martinez on the finish, and now he can step to the line and try to give his team a lead. Appreciate you guys watching out there on RioSportsLive.com. This is the semifinal game. We'll get to the championship game at 3:30. The winner of this takes on the Edinburgh Bobcats. Martinez ready to go. Spins it home. Made it. He's 4 for 4 at the line. 1-point lead, Laredo United South. And I haven't said they've led in a long time. I may not have said it at all. Bloomquist has the ball in the front court. Overhead pass to Ibarra. Extended half-court trapping after the full-court pressure. Now it just backs off into single man-to-man coverage. And now they'll back off in a zone. Bloomquist certainly capable of shooting over the top of the zone. Even from about where he's at now, he's got that type of range. Won't shoot it now. Fino catches. Fino, overhead pass to Bloomquist. Bloomquist, a quick double team comes. He gets it to Garcia, 2:21 to go. Now they'll back off again. They're guarding the baseline and letting the ball stay out at the midcourt area. For Weslaco's Braxton Bloomquist will just hand it off. Caleb Ibarra will set him in motion. Right side pass to Garcia. Garcia to Bloomquist off a curl. Goes baseline, behind the back, lost it. Turnover, Laredo United South basketball. In the backcourt, they'll bring it forward. On the dribble is Trevino. Trevino with 1:50 left here in this ball game. Right side pass caught by Gutierrez. Nearly stolen by Bloomquist. Pass over, it goes to Trevino. Now to Martinez. 1:39 to go. Team fouls. Weslaco's at 6, so a foul will send someone to the free throw line here, should they elect to go with the foul. There's a poke away and a steal, and here comes Garcia. Has it taken right back away, but out of bounds it goes. Garcia got the steal. Weslaco will now have the ball. 1:27 to go. Weslaco Panthers to throw it in. Caleb Ibarra throws it in. Banker by Pius. That won't go. Missed a short bunny. Rebound taken down by Laredo United South. All the way in. Left-hand layup good. Made by Jesus Trevino. Now a 3-point lead. Weslaco with the basketball. 1:15 left in this ball game. A lot of excitement building here now for the finish of this. Over to Ibarra. Ibarra handles it on the right wing. Gets it outside to Bloomquist. 1:05 to go. Bloomquist puts it on the floor. Takes it in the paint, hangs in the air, shot it off the glass, and rolled it in. 1-point game. Timeout Weslaco. Just under a minute left in this one. Back after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Mott's Lumberyard is one of the largest in the valley. If you need it, we have it. Everything from lumber, insulation, roofing, plywood, and sheetrock. After 45 years of business, we've basically came up with our own lumber philosophy that allows us to offer the best option to customers on any job. We know the area, we know the lumber, and most importantly, we know you. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Since 1974, El Pato has been serving Mexican food that's hot, fresh, and made to order. Patos are handmade tortillas filled any way you want. Start your day with patos filled with eggs, bacon, chorizo, you name it. For lunch or dinner, savor our famous guisado, beef or chicken, on a pato or on a plate. And El Pato also cooks up tasty Mexican plates from fajitas to meaty, cheesy enchiladas, all from scratch. So dine in or carry out at any El Pato valley-wide.
Doing some gardening or home improvements this weekend? Visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Weslaco called a timeout after making that basket. The Weslaco Panthers trailing by 1 to Laredo United South. You look at the possession arrow, it is in favor of Weslaco if they get a tie-up. Don't need to foul necessarily for a while if you're the Weslaco Panthers. They'll pressure the ball in the backcourt. There's a near walk. Ball in the backcourt, Laredo United South. Dribbling it ahead is Gutierrez. Gutierrez guarded by Safi Fino. Here comes a triple team. They get it ahead. They've got numbers on the backside. Layup goes up and in, made by Trevino. Weslaco basketball. 42 seconds left here in the game. Safi Fino on a clear out. Hands it off to Bloomquist. Bloomquist gets it back to Fino. 34 seconds left. Fino looks at his coach, takes it on the dribble, gets it over to Bloomquist. Bloomquist guarded, not given any room whatsoever on the isolation. Takes it in the paint, gets it outside for a three for the tie, and it's in! Made by Isaiah Garcia. 18 seconds left. Laredo United South basketball, 16 seconds to go at the midcourt stripe. With it is Trevino. Trevino guarded by Ibarra, got a screen, takes it to the paint, takes it to the free throw line, gets it back outside for a three for the lead for Gutierrez. It's in! 4 seconds to go. Back-to-back threes, and Laredo United South with the lead. Weslaco gets one more chance after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Se reveló el secreto. La taquería El Zarape fue nombrada la número 1 en el área. Descubra por qué El Zarape siempre es la solución fresca y sabrosa para todos los apetitos al mejor precio. Desde ricos tacos calientes y platos de desayuno tradicionales a abundantes opciones de almuerzo y cena. Favoritos como el Corn Taco Combo, fajitas, tortas, tostadas, papas al horno y más. O el popular paquete familiar, perfecto para familias grandes y reuniones. Corra la voz sobre las ofertas de comida demasiado buenas para perderse. En la taquería El Zarape en todo el valle.
Whatever DIY project you've got going on this weekend, visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Back here after the timeout. There's 4.6 seconds left in this game. 3 points separate the two teams. We had back-to-back threes right before that timeout. Weslaco's Isaiah Garcia dropped one in to tie the game, and then Matthew Gutierrez hit a bigger one for Laredo United South to retake the lead. Weslaco will throw the ball in. They've got to go length of the court and get a three off if possible. Meanwhile, they have to reel the Laredo United South coach back over across the midcourt stripe. Here we go. Fino brings it across with three, with two, with one to Bloomquist for the tie. It's short, and the game's over. Laredo United South comes from double digits down back with a three-pointer inside 5 seconds to go by Matthew Gutierrez and ends up winning this game. They'll make it to the championship game. They'll take on the Edinburgh Bobcats. Meanwhile, Weslaco Panthers will have to take on the third-place game. They'll have to regroup. That's a tough loss. 61-58 your final score. Braxton Bloomquist led the way with 19 points for Weslaco. Miguel Martinez with 18 points led the way for Laredo United South. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Again, a reminder, you can go back and watch the archives and stick with us. We got a gold bracket championship game coming up. It's going to be Hidalgo taking on PSJA, and then we'll have a fifth-place game, and then we'll have a third-place game, and then we'll have a championship game coming up at 3:30. This one's in the books. Final score, 61-58, Laredo United South. Panthers beat the Panthers of Weslaco. Till next time, I'm Joe Bowling. So long.